From Jeremy Christian's sentencing for a violent hate crime to Ellis Nelson Ortiz Nieves' defiant outburst in the face of a tragic conviction, and Alan McCarty Jr.'s custodial rage.
I hope you fall on that baby's head, you stupid never threaten that bitch. Bring play back the shit, you stupid mother.
Join us as we delve into the most insane courtroom moments of all time. This is Jeremy Christian, a man who, during his sentencing for hate crimes and the disappearance of 2 men, shockingly told a victim's family member that he should have had her disappear too.
I should have killed you, bitch. I should have killed you, bitch. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive.
He stands trial for the disappearance of 2 men, facing charges of hate crimes, attempted take a life, intimidation, and assault. Jeremy Christian, who identified himself as a white supremacist, committed a shocking and violent act that horrified the public and resulted in the death of 2 innocent individuals on a train. On the train, Jeremy Christian launched into a hateful tirade, directing his anger at 2 young black girls, one of whom was wearing a hijab. When passengers intervened to protect the girls and calm the situation, Christian responded violently. He pulled out a folding knife and attacked 3 men who stood up to him, tragically resulting in the deaths of Ricky Best and Taliesin Namkai Mechi, and seriously injuring Micah Fletcher. Christian was apprehended shortly after the incident. However, it was during the trial that the true extent of the malice harbored by this white supremacist was laid bare. In a particularly revealing moment, a family member of one of the victims confronted Christian with a powerful verbal rebuke.
The police captured, not killed, a racist white supremacist known to the police. Holding the bloody knife, he attacked and killed people with while drinking wine from his Gatorade bottle. And to Mr. Jeremy Christian, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a waste of breath. And when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot.
In a twisted effort to assert his notoriety as an exceptionally vile individual, Christian retorted with insults.
No, hey.
Go back to Tennessee, too.
What do I tell you?
Go back to Tennessee, too. We don't want you here.
The judge clearly tries to intervene the moment and tries to escalate the situation as she knows where it's heading as he's insulting. However, the situation just kept escalating as the judge and police intervened.
All your race-baiting bullshit. You ain't gonna be married. You ain't gonna be married.
Yet he didn't stop there. Before being escorted out of the courtroom, Christian began threatening her, spewing vile words that showcased his utter lack of remorse and his perilously dangerous nature.
Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive.
Jeremy Christian was, unequivocally, a sinister figure, but not nearly to the same extent as the next person, Ellis Nelson Ortiz Nieves. On your screen is Ellis Nelson Ortiz Nieves, a name now synonymous with an act of unimaginable cruelty. He faces charges for the tragic disappearing of an infant, a case that has revealed disturbing details, which triggered the defendant.
The testimony showed that you put this child and other child in a shower with ice cold water. Anybody says anything back there?
In a defiant outburst during his trial, Ortiz Nieves exclaimed that he's innocent.
Despite what anybody believes, I'm going to continue to state my innocence. I'm going to continue to say I would take a lie detector test to prove that I never any of Sonia's kids, or never Giovanni, and never intentionally meant to hurt Giovanni, but to help him.
Despite his protests, the case against him is substantial.
The child had broken ribs in various stages of healing, meaning you had beat him before. you had put cigarettes out on this poor little child. The testimony showed that you put this child and other childs in a shower with ice cold water. Anybody says anything back there, arrest him.
The victim, 4-year-old Giovanni Mejias, was the son of Ortiz Nieves' girlfriend, Sonia Hernandez. The cause of Giovanni's heartbreaking demise was determined to be physical, a conclusion that Sonia Hernandez vehemently denies any involvement in.
And then I asked them what's going on, and they said Gigi was choking, he stopped breathing.
And then what did you do?
I hear Nelson crying, so I ran inside.
And when you went inside, what did you see?
I see my baby laying on the floor.
You saw Gigi on the floor.
Despite Ortiz Nieves' firm denials of mistreating the young boy, the evidence presented painted a damning picture, one that the judge and prosecutors found impossible to ignore.
You had put cigarettes out on this poor little child. There was evidence of that from the pictures. The bruises, some of the bruises were in the shape of a belt.
Listen to what Ellis Nelson had to say.
I'm gonna let you sit here and say no crazy shit about me, man. No, man, because he's saying I don't even know, man.
Sir,
As the trial unfolded, Judge Mark Trusac's denunciation of Ortiz Nieves was unequivocal, declaring him the lowest form of human life. His words left no room for ambiguity.
This is a 4-year-old child that was victimized. There is no question in my mind, sir, that you did this. You are the lowest form of human life that I've been able to observe or see. You are a monster, and quite frankly, you are evil.
Ortiz Nieves' outbursts during the trial.
Testimony showed that you put this child and other childs in a shower with ice cold water. Anybody says anything back there, arrest him.
In the end, Ortiz Nieves was sentenced to life without parole, with an additional 80 to 150 years for first-degree beating. However, Ortiz Nieves' outburst is nothing compared to the next guy. This is Alan McCarty Jr., known for issuing threats against a judge, spurred by his frustration and anger over losing custody of his children.
You
Back room.
suck my No, I'm not standing.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm just not
Stand
standing.
up.
I'm not standing. I don't have to stand.
On October 6, 2018, McCarty's desperation led him down a path of legal peril when he was arrested for issuing threats against a judge. This act was sparked by a profound sense of injustice after losing custody of his children, a situation that left him grappling with intense frustration and anger. The threat was communicated through a chilling phone call to authorities.
Communications, Warhurst.
Yeah, I want to report a crime that's about to happen.
What do you mean a crime that's about to happen?
Yeah, there's about to be a crime that's going to happen if my kids don't come back to me, you stupid. Because your stupid judges don't want to bring people to courtrooms. I got a gun pointed at your building.
Sir, what is going on?
Who the are you calling, sir, you stupid? Don't call me names. You call me names, I'm going to call you some. I ain't your sir, you dumb. Where's your judge warrant at? You going to bring that out in handcuffs and I'm going to you. That's right in the street.
Okay, where are you
You want
at?
to for people getting custody of their kids? You want to help for people getting custody of their kids? You want to violate the American civil rights, you stupid. You want part of it too?
Okay,
Bring your out
something I
with her.
can try to help you with?
Hey, yeah, bring your out. Bring that out of office.
Okay.
Do you hear me, you stupid?
Okay, I'm gonna disconnect the line, sir.
You gonna what? I'm what? You gonna give me my kids?
Where are you at, sir?
Mother, I just told you I'm outside of her building waiting for her to get there in the morning. I'm gonna pop a cap in that. You stupid. Y'all wanna sabotage a man getting his rights to his kids, huh?
Following his arrest, McCarty's court appearances were marked by contentious exchanges and declarations of his rights being infringed upon.
I am not under oath. This is being done unconstitutionally. Y'all took my kids unrightfully. You want to allow my witnesses here? You want to allow my paperwork? Y'all took all my court paperwork. And when they all come in here, I'm going to say the same thing. So let's bring them in. Quit wasting my time and bring them in so I can tell them the same thing. Quit wasting my time and bring him in.
Holly, he was sworn in.
No, I was not sworn in.
Yes,
I've never been sworn in this court. Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
McCarty's disdain was not limited to the legal proceedings. He openly criticized the judge's background, suggesting that the judge's decisions were influenced by a lack of understanding of McCarty's struggles, a perspective born from privilege rather than empathy.
I've looked at everything.
And I came here respectfully before you even started acting like a little rich. My daddy owns the building and I look like a fucking idiot, huh? Brought you dressed today, prick.
His courtroom outbursts led to his removal, yet his defiant shouts lingered, a testament to his turbulent state of mind.
Fucking
Other room. It's not. Yes, sir. I'll redirect that here.
Motherfucker, my paperwork so I can't fucking these people. You want to take all my paperwork from me? Lock me in a cell, take it all night?
He was once again taken in for his sentencing. McCarty appeared disengaged, choosing to read a book instead of facing the reality of his situation.
What a bunch of you stupid piece of You threatened my life, you
Back room.
suck my
However, his facade of indifference quickly crumbled. His interruption of the court to decry the perceived threats against him led to yet another directive for his removal from the courtroom, resulting in a scene where officers had to physically remove him as he continued his tirade against the perceived injustices he faced.
No, I'm not standing.
Not resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm just not
Stand
standing.
up.
I'm not standing. I don't have to stand. I hope you fall on that baby's head, you stupid never threaten that bitch. Freak, play back the shit, you stupid mother. Yeah, keep looking at me, boy.
He was handed a 20-year prison sentence for threatening the judge. But the worst part is distancing him further from his children and the possibility of rebuilding his life. In this case, fortunately, no one was harmed, unlike the next case where 68 was run over by a car. This is Darrel Brooks, convicted of a horrific act that took 68 lives. In Waukesha, Wisconsin, Brooks drove his SUV into a Christmas parade, causing unimaginable chaos and despair. The prosecution's case painted a clear picture. Brooks's actions were no accident. He drove with lethal intent, striking 68 people before his destructive path came to an end, leaving 6 dead and dozens injured.
Plowed through 68 different people. He kept going until he got to the end, and there was no more bodies to hit. It was intentional.
Faced with overwhelming charges, Brooks made the decision to represent himself in court.
If you are allowed to represent yourself in this case, sir, you will not have attorneys assisting you. They're gone from this case. Do you understand that?
I think I will probably be better served representing myself.
This choice led to numerous contentious moments throughout the trial. His time in the courtroom was marked by frequent outbursts and interruptions, challenging the patience of the court and revealing the depth of his definance.
And he can show it is inadmissible, she will not be questioned, and under 906.11 I will declare the cross-examination closed. Thank you, we're in recess, 1 hour.
Get your facts straight. So let's open the door on all of it then so we can get all of it on the record. Since you think you know so much,
Brooks's demeanor during the trial ranged from defiant to dismissive, at times even laughing during witness testimonies.
He told Erica that he was gonna find her and
Tensions reach at a peak when Brooks engaged in a direct confrontation with the judge, resulting in a tensy standoff that left the courtroom on edge.
From 2003, criminal trespass to dwelling from 2006.
Right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared. And we're taking a break.
Darrel Brooks was found guilty on all 76 charges. The sentence handed down was 6 life sentences, supplemented by over 700 additional years in prison. These were all the cases. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button.